NBC 10 is your official Eagles station. Of course, we've got everything covered with what's happening at training camp this week.
Yeah, let's check back in with NBC 10's Tim Furlong live at the NovaCare complex.
And I'm joined now, guys, by one of my favorite people of all time, Eagles insider Dave Spadaro, who was sitting behind me at the Super Bowl.
I know.
And we kept looking at each other like,
unbelievable.
Like you could feel it. Like you just knew early. Like I could see on your face when I saw you getting excited, that was my cue to get excited.
I was extremely unprofessional, as I think everybody was. It was incredible how enjoyable that game was and what a blowout it was. Keep it going, guys.
It was awesome not being in the press box, because in the press box you have to be like a little buttoned up, a little.
We got in trouble.
Decor.
We were told we were unprofessional. The Philadelphia Eagles crew.
Who cares?
Yeah, I didn't care at all.
We were sitting in the normal seating, and it was pretty awesome because we were literally sitting next to the people and we're slamming on.
It was great.
It was a little bit embarrassing, but I'll take it.
Who cares?
Hey, listen, day 2 of practice. What are you seeing so far? How are you feeling about this? What are you seeing? What's the vibe?
I would tell you that there's a lot of energy. It's a really positive vibe. It's a very young vibe. And what's different between now and 2023 after the 2022 Super Bowl, 2018 after the 2017 Super Bowl? A lot of new faces, a lot of one-year contracts, a lot of young players challenging for playing time, particularly on the defensive side. I actually feel better about what the team has right now versus what I felt last year at this time, largely because of the coaching staff. Well, but largely because of the coaching staff, because we saw Vic Fangio put all those pieces together, and the Eagles turned into the #1 defense in the NFL. But, a really, really active group up front defensively, a lot of speed on the back end, and then A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are just chewing it up out there once again.
And with a new offensive coach, what can we expect with Kevin Patullo coming in? Because, there is that mentality of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But you can't. I don't think you can live with that. I think you have to say, okay, let's hit the reset button here and say, what do we have? Where can we get better? Which is a freakishly weird thing to say after that team.
Would you expect, as I do, Tim, defenses will take the cue of what Kansas City did and try to take Saquon Barkley out of the equation. So if you're Kevin Patullo, you've got to have answers when defenses try to do that. And so Jalen Hurts has to win more from the pocket, and it's very difficult to cover Dallas and AJ and Devontae, but the pressure that you're going to put on Jalen Hurts has to be the pressure that your defense believes can win. So I think that the game will be adjustments for Kevin Patullo. I don't think that there'll be a great change in the X's and O's, but the in-game adjustments, which are so important, I think that's where Kevin will be tested, and we'll see.
Yeah, and around the league there's talk that like you say, that the Eagles could actually be as good, if not better. I mean, look, they lost a lot of key players, but they got some good players, but they just don't feel like a team that either is complacent.
No.
They don't feel like a team that has coaches like Nick. I mean, forget Nick for a second. Fangio.
No.
That dude doesn't remember last week in terms of smelling yourself a little bit, as they say in sports. He's not going to let these guys let down.
And Jalen's not like that, and Nick's not like that. The focus is on 2025. They lost players, and there are issues who's going to rush the quarterback. You're very young on the edge. You've lost Big Play Slay, who steps up to take that job opposite Quinyon Mitchell. So there are legitimate questions about this football team. Health is always really important, but I mean, in terms of young infusion of depth, in terms of all of these players on prove it in 2025 contracts, I think that lends itself to a different mentality. In 2018, after the Eagles won the Super Bowl, Malcolm Jenkins had the Eagles take all of the Super Bowl reminders down.
I love that, yeah.
Here, they're all over the place. The Eagles won the Super Bowl last year. Celebrate that. But now the celebration is over. It's on to 2025. And I think the players yesterday, Mailata and Barkley and they all said it right. It's a new year. Everybody's 0-0.
Hey, let me know what hotel you're booking in Santa Clara.
Not yet, man. No. Let's enjoy the journey. Let's enjoy the journey.
We're going to watch it again. We're going to watch it.
Read every page of the book and enjoy it as you go along. It's going to be a fun season.
It is going to be fun.
And thank all of you for all your great support. See you tonight at the Mann Center. Jordan Davis, the slimmed-up Jordan Davis, is going to lead the Philadelphia Orchestra with Merrill Reese.
Love it. Eagles insider Dave Spadaro, always great talking to you. Our live coverage from training camp continues. And here's the thing. In just a couple minutes, we're going to talk to you about how you can get a chance to win a Super Bowl ring of your own so you, too, can be like Dave Spadaro. We'll be right back.